The system is broken. Rents are spiking, layoffs are everywhere, and AI is taking jobs faster than you think. If you're not building a way out right now, you're rolling the dice with your future. I know, I lived it myself. 25 years in and out of homelessness. But when I cracked the code to making money online, everything changed. So stick with me. I'm going to show you how to build a digital income before it's too late.
Look at this.
Homelessness isn't just for addicts or screw ups. It's hitting regular people. Hard workers who can't pay $1,500 or more in rent, or get laid off with no plan B. See, the old rules, they're dead. A 9 to 5 isn't security, it's a trap if it's all you've got. The fix? Learn to make money anywhere. Back in my 20s, there was no digital economy like today. Making money meant hitting the streets, selling vacuums, trinkets, insurance, the door to door grind. I started my janitorial gig in 2015. I didn't know it then, but I was already in the digital game, grabbing every client online through Craigslist, ads, my website, word of mouth, networking groups. No fancy office, no big budget, just internet lead. And that's what I'm unpacking for you today. Back in 2015, I was just hearing about online. I knew that every business had to have a website, and I surfed the internet a lot, so I understood the importance of a website. What I didn't understand was that I was actually starting to set my business up in the digital economy. Over time, I went and I got an SEO company that would build my website for me and optimize it. And it used to bring in all kinds of internet leads. And then later on in 2020, I saw the writing on the wall and saw that the digital economy wasn't just an idea or just something that you could dabble in. It was taking over the economy, and it was doing it in such a way that the average person, if they weren't paying attention to what was going on, is going to get left behind. So what is it you really need? You need income that you control. And here's how you can start. So the first thing you need to do is come up with micro income hustles. And I've got a great little prompt that will help you use AI to be able to figure out what little hustles you can do so that you can get fast cash with low skill stuff like AI content, reselling, freelancing, writing, virtual assistant work, social media gigs. You may not even know it, but those might actually be some of your best talents that you can market in the digital economy. The second thing you want to look at is digital product stacking. So you want to sell repeatable items, AI art, templates, ebooks, small tickets, anything that you could sell big volume. So what the reason why they call it passive income is, take me for example. If you come over to aihomesteader.com, I have pictures up there that are from my last days homeless, and I put them in bundles, or I used AI to kind of give me some ideas on how to be able to create it, be creative with them. I post it once, I talk about it in my videos, and therefore I don't really have to do anything. It's passive income because I don't have to keep recreating the same thing over and over. It's one product, people come, they buy it, and you want to be able to sell it in volume. And the last thing is community driven income. Build something people pay for monthly. So for example, if you want to come over to my Patreon, I've got coaching for those of you that are in my community that are thinking about starting a business in the digital economy and would like some startup tips on how to be able to get your business off the ground and quickly with some basic things that you could do. And even you could offer, based upon your skill set, coaching, memberships, or even exclusive content. The trick is stack them. Don't be just one, have multiple streams of revenue so that you're not dependent on just one thing like you were with your job. People think you need to be a tech genius for this. Not really. You just need to be able to solve problems, which is what's going to make you a business owner of the future. AI makes this stupid easy now. If you can follow a YouTube tutorial, you can do this. I built a janitorial business on online leads before the digital economy was the buzzword of the day, or even before AI was the buzzword of the day. If I pulled that off then, you've got no excuse now with today's tools. You know, one of the great things that AI has done to kind of help assist me in my process, I still want to keep it human for me and for you, the viewer. Now, I can use it to be able to help me, design better scripts, write better transitions, help me out with titles, do topic research, and give me more in-depth research. I can use it as a tool, and by using it as a tool, it makes the content that I make here way more valuable than what it already has been, just by me teaching you survival skills over the last couple of years while I was homeless. Well, this is going to teach you a whole new set of survival skills. And if you're wanting something that's actionable, something that you can do and put it to the test, here's my recommendation. Here's a 4-week escape plan for you. But what I want you to do is I want you to set up realistic metrics. If you ask AI, and especially if you give it your parameters that you're not very skilled, you're new at this, you have issues with learning the digital platforms, it will help you craft up relatable or reliable metrics that will help you gauge your overall success over time. So week 1, you want to learn and you want to set up. So research. That gives you a chance to research what type of products, what type of content, what type of message, what problem is it that you are going to solve, and then make free accounts like on Fiverr and Etsy and Patreon, and put your content up to solve those problems. Week 2, you're going to want to build your offer. Whip up a product, a gig, or a service that fixes something simple. And it's not something that's going to be that complicated. So don't try and overcomplicate these things. And again, I always say, if you can, ask the right question to your chatbot and see what it puts out. And it might actually give you something that's way more actionable than what you're thinking of off the top of your head, because now all of a sudden you're thinking about all this stuff. It's new, it's overwhelming. Yeah. But anyways, build your offer, use AI to help you assist yourself in doing that, but use it as a tool, not as a crutch. And then week 3, you want to promote smart. Push it free on YouTube Shorts. If you've seen some of the YouTube Shorts I've put out for my postcards, things on Reddit, you can use X. I've been using that as well. Wherever people hang out, but it's not just wherever people hang out. You've got to look at the demographics of the social media platform in which you're advertising on, because if you're trying to advertise, pictures from your last day homeless on LinkedIn, it's not going to really resonate. But my business coaching would resonate over there. Versus if I went over to Instagram, I would have more luck selling my pictures there, because that is the demographic and the attitude of that culture, of that platform, that will bring more people to your site. So you don't want to just promote smart. You want to understand the demographics and understand your audience and who you're actually trying to reach, because YouTube may not be that option for you. Instagram may not be that option for you, and it may all be on LinkedIn. So for each person, there is a different solution. And then week 4, you want to automate and scale. Use AI tools to grow without killing your time. And that's one thing that I've been doing. And quite frankly, it's given me so much free time now, because I've been able to automate my process along the way, that I spend most of my time in the day going, I'm used to doing this. What do I do now? Okay, so if you use it right, it will actually allow you to be more effective, more productive, and more efficient with your time as you're putting things out there. Because when you first start any type of business, one thing that most people don't realize is that, for the first couple of years, you're losing money because you're doing it for free, you're doing it at reduced cost, all those different things. Want the unfiltered truth of homelessness? I've got a 39 picture bundle from my last days on the streets. It's real, it's raw, and it's why I fought to get out. Grab it for $20. Link is below. What happens if you sit on this? Nothing changes, except maybe your landlord's patience or your job stability. The right time isn't coming. No one is going to bail you out. You've got to move, and you've got to move on your own. One of the things that I learned most from being homeless, often on the streets, even starting a business, is to live by a motto: if it is to be, it's up to me. Okay, you can't rely on other people to be able to do things for you. Now, in some ways, some people might think that that's a contradiction, because you're relying on people to buy your product. What you're doing is you're relying on people to find value on your product, but are you bringing something of value to the marketplace. And I think a lot of people get that disconnected with people who just say, hey, give me money just because I'm cool. If you're bringing something of value to the market, you will always be able to survive. And sometimes the skills that you think that you have that are good may become outdated or may become automated because of the technological revolution that we're having. So if it is to be, it is up to me, and you should live by that motto. Would you like some hands-on help? I do business startup coaching on Patreon, monthly WhatsApp video calls, just me and you, figuring out your best path to online cash, freelancing, products, whatever works. Sign up, links below. Homelessness isn't inevitable if you act. Did you like this video? Don't forget to subscribe and join my digital rebellion. I'm dropping more step-by-step breakdowns. Comment below, what's your digital income plan? Thanks for being here, Rebels, and I will see you in the next video. Yeah, now you're on camera. You ain't gonna... Oh, really? Tell me about it. Tell Grandpa why you're pissed. Tell him. I won't give you unlimited attention, huh? No, huh? Yeah, bitch and complain. I got things to do. Dude, she's getting worse, not better.